Hi, I'm Brianna, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Arum wants Pacquiao to fight Crawford. I'm a little bit concerned about that fight. It's a tough fight. Crawford's a young guy coming up and so forth, and Manny's probably seen his best days behind him, but I will still train him and get him ready for that fight if that does happen. And they're pushing for it, so it might. But it's the same situation here. Different generations. I mean, we got to still compete with the younger generations, and I think Miguel's able to do that for sure.
Well, there it is. You guys heard it from Manny Pacquiao's coach, Freddie Roach. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So you guys heard, it was just reported. Matter of fact, Bob Arum, he just recently did an interview, and just out of nowhere, it's just weird. The timing of it to me was kind of weird, but out of nowhere, Bob Arum just says he was the one that killed the Pacquiao versus Crawford fight. You know, guys, I tell you all the time on this channel, one of the most dangerous weapons in the world, especially in the sport of boxing, is a microphone and a camera. This is why I wonder sometimes if some of these people forget what was actually said in the past on camera with a microphone. Freddie Roach has said on numerous occasions that Bob Arum was pressuring Manny Pacquiao to fight against Terence Crawford. I made videos reporting on it every time Freddie Roach said this. In fact, I can go even further than that. I heard from the horse's mouth. I covered Terence Crawford versus Victor Postol. I sat there ringside and I was talking to Top Rank's matchmaker, and he was telling me that if Terence Crawford beats Victor Postol, he gets Manny Pacquiao next. That's the fight Bob Arum wants. And I told him, I said, do you think Manny Pacquiao will take that fight? And he said, trust me, the money we're going to offer him, he's going to take the fight. And I said to him, I don't know, man. And fast forward to present day, Manny Pacquiao never fought Terence Crawford. So what Freddie Roach admitted completely contradicts what Bob Arum just recently said. The truth of the matter is Manny Pacquiao and Team Pacquiao, according to Manny Pacquiao's trainer, they were the ones that killed the fight. They were the ones that did not want that fight. Bob Arum was pushing for a Crawford fight for at least 2 years, because there would be no reason for Freddie Roach to lie and say Bob Arum wants us to fight against Terence Crawford, but we don't want the fight. Why would someone lie about something like that? You get no benefit lying about something like that. If anything, the lie, it would make more sense to lie and say we want the fight, but Bob Arum won't let us take the fight. It would make more sense to make a lie like that. Matter of fact, I think it's pretty ironic because after tons of interviews of Freddie Roach saying Bob Arum wants us to fight against Terence Crawford, he's pushing us to fight against Terence Crawford. Matter of fact, you heard those exact words in the recording that I played for you. He said Bob Arum keeps pushing for the fight. And you heard Freddie Roach honestly say, I don't like that fight for Manny Pacquiao. Matter of fact, Freddie Roach, he was in Victor Postol's corner when Terence Crawford beat Victor Postol, and after that fight, Freddie Roach, he said that Terence Crawford is like a Floyd Mayweather, like a young Floyd Mayweather with power. And then once again, he continued to praise Terence Crawford, saying that would be a very tough fight. You know that they had a lot of respect for Terence Crawford's skill, because today, Freddie Roach is saying that he wants to put Manny Pacquiao in the ring with Keith Thurman. Freddie Roach, he said he likes Keith Thurman's style for Manny Pacquiao, but he said he did not like Terence Crawford's style for Manny Pacquiao. So clearly, if the trainer is saying that we don't want the fight and the promoter is pushing for the fight, clearly it was Team Pacquiao that killed the fight and it wasn't Bob Arum. I don't know why Bob Arum comes out and says this. You know, I mean, one thing I will say about Bob Arum is he's never been the type of promoter to come out and say, hey guys, I tried to make my fighter take this fight and he didn't want to take the fight. Bob has never said that about any of his fighters, and we know he's had a lot of fighters that didn't want to get in the ring with certain fighters. I mean, just imagine if you heard Andre Ward's trainer, if you heard Floyd Mayweather's trainer, if you heard Terrence Crawford's trainer say, I don't want my guy to fight this opponent because his style is going to be very difficult, etc., etc., etc. If one of those fighters' trainers were to say that, who would you guys blame on the fight not taking place? You would blame that fighter. There's no doubt about it, you would. I mean, if Manny Pacquiao's own trainer is admitting that he did not want his fighter to get in there with Terrence Crawford, why would anyone believe that it was Bob Arum that killed the fight? Freddie Roach just admitted everything. He just confessed to everything. I mean, this reminds me of those movies where you see some strange guy, he walks to the police station and he tells a police officer, I'm the man you're looking for. I'm the one that has killed all these people. I'm the serial killer. And then the police, they say, okay, well, where are the bodies? Well, where's the gun? And they start saying, I don't know. They start asking this man, where did the killings take place? He's giving wrong information. And the cop just says, you know what, man, just go ahead and have a nice day. He don't even take the man serious. But then you got this other guy, he comes in and he says, I can tell you guys exactly where the bodies are buried. I can show you IDs of the victims, etc., etc. And that right there is Freddie Roach. He came out and he confessed to the crimes. So at the end of the day, we have to go off what consistently and logically makes the most sense. And once again, the trainer saying that he doesn't want his fighter to get in the ring with Terrence Crawford, that means he's the one that killed the fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Let me just say one more thing. Those of you guys serious about training and boxing, if you guys are looking to improve your coordination, your defense, your rhythm, your striking ability, your foot movement, side to side movement, you guys need to cop the Focus Balls. I'll go ahead and put the link in the description box, but it is thefocusballs.com with an S, okay? This is a great way for you guys to improve in all those categories, but this is also a great way for you guys to support my channel by copping one. So check it out, and I'll catch up with you guys later.